Hello and welcome to this new webinar. Today we're going to speak about loyalty features inside Goodbarber, and I'm going to show you how to use the loyalty card and also the club card add-ons. So those two add-ons have been released recently, and we're going to start to spend a little time with the loyalty card. So during this webinar, I will switch from a demo backend and also a demo app, and so that you can see how to set up and what is the result inside the app. So I'm going to share my screen and show you how to set up first the loyalty card add-on. So here I am in one backend, and before starting to use the loyalty card add-on, you need to install it inside your app. So the first thing you need to do is to go to the add-on store here on the left in the general menu, and you will see it's organized by kind of features. And on the top, you will see local business. And here, there is the loyalty card. So briefly, we present you how it works. So the concept is to propose to people inside the app a loyalty card where they can collect points. And when they are finished to collect a certain amount of points, they will get a reward. So each time they visit your shop, or each time there is an interaction with your shop, you can credit some points inside the app. And when they reach the number you've defined, they will earn a reward. So it can be used for many businesses. It can be small businesses. It can be also different kind of things. So it's up to you to adapt the add-on based on the needs you have. And after that, you will see that when the add-on is configured and people start to earning points, you will have tools to measure the return on investment provided by this business feature. Okay, so let's add this add-on inside my app. It's already the case. And when you add this new add-on, you will see a new menu called Business here on your main navigation. And from this business menu, you are going to start to set up your card. So under the loyalty menu, the card, you will start to design the way your loyalty program will work. So let's start now designing our loyalty card. So the setup process is divided in three parts. You set up the card, you define the validation process. I will detail what is it about, and you will define what will be the gift given to users when they complete the card. So let's start setting the card. So first, you need to decide how many points you will put inside your card. So here, by default, we set up a number of 10 points. So there will be 10 bullets here inside the card, but you can define the number that's best for your shop, for your business. And those points can be named by something else than points. So here we say points, but we could say coffees, for instance. So let's change the name of the point. And here I'm saying that after 10 coffees purchased inside my shop, people will earn a reward. I can also define the average value of my points. So this is optional, but very interesting because it will help you then to measure how much money this program brought to your business. So here, if I put €1, it's an average value saying that when people come to my shop and purchase a coffee, on average, they spend €1 per transaction. Okay. So several designs are proposed to display how the card looks like. So here you see 3 designs: a round one with the points and then there are numbers, a squared one, and the gauge design. This is the one I've chosen. So I'm going to show you right now how it looks inside the app. Just the time to share the screen of my phone. So here you see the demo app I've set up for this webinar. It's called Coffee Club. So it's all about coffee. And in this grid and navigation menu, you'll see the loyalty card menu. So if I enter this area, of course, I will have to log in to access my card because we need to relate points to one user. So I'm going to log with my account using a Twitter authentication. And you see that the card is loading, and we are going to display, according to the design that has been chosen, the design of the card. So it's unexpectedly slow to arrive here. Okay, so here we have the round design, and you see that I have 1 point already credited on my card. Okay. Of course, I can change this design, and I can, for instance, opt for the gauge that I was speaking about earlier. But it's up to you to decide what kind of design you need for your card. Okay, so let's stick with this one at the moment. Let's switch back to my screen. So the first step is to define the card and the design of the card. So basically, you have three templates, but you can also, when you've chosen your template, you can go deeper in terms of settings and customization. So here you see that you have access to several parameters. You can change the background color of your card. Okay. You can also select the colors and the design for the progress bar. So here, maybe when it's empty, I can change the color to show a better contrast. For my points, I can choose an icon, or if I want, I can choose an image, and I can browse on my computer to upload the image I want to put to display the kind of rewards. And of course, if you choose the icon, you can select one among our library. So here in my library, I have chosen the coffee icon, and this icon will be used to symbolize the points people are going to earn when they validate their card. Okay. So now let's go back to the setup of my card, and let's speak about the validation process. So for the validation process, you have 3 types of validation process you can choose. The first one is what we've called the purchase mode. And the purchase mode is you validate 1 point when you scan the QR code with your phone. So here is the scenario. Someone is entering your shop, makes a transaction. So here he buys a coffee. And when they are at the desk to make the checkout to pay their coffee, you present them a QR code they're going to scan, and it will validate 1 point on their card. So we provide you the QR code that you can print and put in your shop. And also there is a URL you can use to promote your loyalty program and to ask people to scan the code. So this QR code has works two ways. So if you don't have, if your app is not already installed in the phone user, when scanning this code, people will be directed to the store where your app is available. In my example, my app is only available in the App Store. The app is not yet published on Google Play. That's the reason why we don't show the Google Play icon. And if the app is already installed inside the phone of your customer, when they scan the code, they will be directed to the app and to the place where they will be able to scan again and validate a point. So this is the first way to let user validate points. The second way is called the manual check-in. So this is this one. And with this validation mode, people will be able to click a button inside the app to validate by themselves a point. So in some scenarios, it can be interesting to use this validation process. Most of the time, our users that use this check-in process use it to enable their users to say that they came and they made a visit to their business. Maybe they didn't make any purchase, but they were there and they can say that they can buy and they stop by. And after an amount of times and after an amount of visits, that is to say when they're finished their card, they will earn a reward. And most of the time, this reward is a discount. And this visitor will be converted into a customer, because if he wants to redeem the reward, he will have to go inside the shop and to buy to have the discount applied to the gift he has received. So there is a security process you can set up with this manual check-in. First, you can decide to enable the check-in inside a defined area. So, for instance, if you want, you can here put the address of your shop. And you say that it would be possible to make a check-in in a radius that is 250 meters, for instance, around my shop. I can also reduce this value, okay? And if the user is not inside this area, it won't be possible to make the check-in. If he is inside, it will be possible to make the check-in. There is a second parameter you can define, is the amount of time that you authorize between two check-ins. So in my example here with 0 minutes, it means that people can, as long as they are in the area, as long as they are inside my shop, they are able to click a lot of time the button and to validate their card very quickly. So if I want to prevent them to have this behavior, if I don't want this behavior to happen inside my app, I can select a number of minutes that needs to be elapsed between two check-in. So you can set up a time frame in minutes, in hours, and also in days. So maybe here in this example, we are going to say that people can make a check-in every hour. Okay. And there is another one validation process that's called social media sharing. And in this validation process, people will earn points if they share one URL with their friends. So here, the idea is to spread and to use social media to make your shop be known and to promote your loyalty program. So the only thing you have to do here is to put the name of the page they are going to promote. So let's say the coffee club. and the URL that they're going to promote. For instance, could be defined this way. So inside the app, when they will be when they will see the loyalty card, they will have a button that will ask them to share the URL you have defined in order to earn a reward. So now let's see what happens when someone reaches 10 points. So 10 coffees in our example. So this is now the time to define what will be the gift. So when people reach the number of points needed to receive the gift, they will see the screen that you have here on the right hand side of my screen, where you can define a title. So here is congratulations, here is a gift to thank you for your loyalty, and then you can define what will be the gift. Okay. For this gift, you have two action buttons. The gift can be redeemed or can be redeemed later. If people click on later, it will go inside a history inside the app in their profile, and they will be able to re-display the gift when it's time for them to ask for the gift. So when they are inside the shop, for instance. So all those elements can be customized: the title, the description, the gift, and also you can define if this gift is about to expire in a specific date or not. So you just define a date, and after this date, it won't be possible to redeem the gift, because there will be an expiration date. Okay. So for my example, I'm not going to say this gift is going to expire. In terms of customization of the page, you have a lot of options. You can choose the icon to display what will be the gift you propose. And also you can work here on the background image. So if I choose one in my library, for instance, this flower, you see that you can customize your gift page with very beautiful images in the background. Then you'll have to set up the colors. So maybe we are going to modify here. We are going to modify more deeply the design of the gift. So if I go here in the loyalty card section, you will see that there is the reward page, and this reward page can be customized with icons, text, and also background images. So I'm going to show you now inside the app how it works. And I'm going to share the screen of this demo app. So while I'm sharing the screen, I just want to let you know that there is a Q&A section on the right-hand side of the screen. And at the end of the webinar, I will answer your questions. So feel free to put questions. And I see that some of you have already put questions, so that's great. And now you should see my screen with my user. So here I'm logged as me. I'm going to log out and log in with another user I have prepared with some. He's ready to get a reward. He has 9 points. And now if he shares on social media or on Twitter, for instance, the URL that was proposed to him. He's going to earn the last gift, and you see that now he has received the gift. Okay, so the gift can be redeemed right now or can be redeemed later. I'm sorry, I didn't configure properly the design of this reward. It's when I put the background image. So I should have put the white color for all the text so that we have a better contrast. So I'm going to redeem this gift later. Okay, and now what happens? You see that my card is blank. So I'm starting to, I will start to collect points on a new card, okay, from 1 to 10. And here on the top right corner, I see that I have 2 gifts to be redeemed in my profile. So if I go and see what are the gifts available, I have 2, because this user have collected some gifts that have not been redeemed yet. There is the gift because I have finished my first loyalty card, and there is another one that I'm going to explain later. It's what we call rewards. So let's redeem our the gift we have obtained after finishing the first loyalty card. I click redeem. There is a confirmation dialog that appears. I say yes, and now my gift has been redeemed. It's no longer available in my app, and now I can see it in the history. So it was redeemed today on July 6th, and I obtained the 10% off on my purchase, the purchase I made, and I showed my card, my gift, to the cashier to get this 10% off on my purchase. Okay. So this is how it works. You define your card with the number of points you want people to collect before earning a gift. You choose your validation process. It can be scanning a QR code. It can be making a check-in inside a defined area and with a buffer between 2 check-ins to prevent abuse. If you want to, for instance, that people can check only once per day. Or you can also set up a validation process that works when people share something on social networks. There can be only one validation process in your loyalty card add-on. So choose according to what you want to achieve with your business. And when the validation process is defined, you need to set up and to define what people will earn. And when people will earn this gift, it will go inside their app, in their account, in their history, or in the page where they can redeem gift, and they will be able to show the gift they earned and redeem it when they are inside the shop. So I'm going to take some questions. So the first one is, would be nice to let us set that gift expire X days or hour after user redeem. Yes, I get this. I get this inside in the support sometimes. In fact, when people see their gift, if they click on redeem, the gift is going to be used. So if it's a discount, for instance, the user says that he has just used the discounts. And most of the time, the scenario that appears is that people go inside the shop, they choose what they want to purchase, and when it's time to make the checkout, they will show their app with the gift they deserved, and most of the time it's the cashier that clicks on the redeem button to validate the gift. So that's the reason why there is this letter button that can be used to store gifts if you are not ready as an end user to ask for the discount you have obtained. I have another question. It's Daniel saying, a lot of people are waiting in the link that you sent in the email for the conference. Yes, we had a technical problem. I started with the other link, and the connection went down. And for Google, it appeared like the webinar stopped, was over. So I had to restart the session very quickly. So I created a new page on the Google Plus, hoping that people will find it quickly. And I understand that some people can find it very easily. So just after the webinar, I will send an email with the recording, and people will be able to view the content. Unfortunately, it won't be. It will be difficult to have this interaction with question and answers. But maybe I will do an Ask Me Anything session later next week. So now that we've seen how to create a card, collect points, validate them, and earn a reward, I would like to speak about another thing that is available in the loyalty card, and it's called the reward. So let me show you first where it is inside the app. So when you are in the business menu, you see the rewards menu here. And rewards are something that are not related to the process of collecting points. It's something you can offer to your users based on automatic scenarios, and you can activate 4 automatic scenarios, or you can also define manual rewards that you are going to send to some of your users. So let's start with the automatic rewards. You have here 4 scenarios that are off in my example, but I'm going to activate this one, the welcome reward scenario. When this reward is activated, it means that each time a new user is going to download my app, I will send to him this reward. So in this example, we welcome the new user by offering a free coffee if they come to see us. So to thank them to have downloaded our app, we offer a coffee. And this reward is automatically sent to the user inside the app, so it receives a notification. And when Yab receives this notification, the reward is collected and stored inside his profile until he makes the redeem. So that's for this first scenario. Here again, you can customize the title description, you can define the reward, for instance, set up an expiration date, here again, and choose a background image to make your reward more clean. Let's go back to see the 3 other scenarios. You have the happy hour scenario. So in this scenario, the goal for you is to reward people and to make people come to your shop and make business with you during certain hours. So here, in this example, we are going to offer a 10% discount if people come from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. From Monday to Sunday, so all the time in this example. So here you can customize. Maybe it will be from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So let's do it like this, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I'm going to copy this setting to the other day. And maybe I'm not going to propose this on Saturday and Sunday. So here, automatically, people will receive this reward, and this reward will be collected and used during those hours. Next scenario is the check-in reward. So here you are going to give a gift to someone if this person makes a check-in in a specific area. So let's say I made a partnership with a company called Campusplex, in fact, the place where we work. And if people come to Campusplex and if they check in over there, they will have a gift to get a free pastry if they come to my shop. Let's say that I am this coffee shop and I know people at Campusplex and I know that they receive a lot of people, and I would like to attract the people they receive in their place because it's kind of my audience, of the people. It's kind of the type of customers that I receive inside my shop, and I would like to increase the number of customers of that type that will come to my shop. I can set up, it's an idea of scenario, this kind of reward, and people at Campusplex will say to their visitors, hey, if you have the Club Coffee app and you make a check-in here, you can get a free pastry. That's an example how you can use this reward. So for the check-in, sorry, you need to define the area and radius around this area. Here, 250 meters around the Campusplex. And the user can receive the notification several times when he enters the area or after a certain amount of time. Here you have the safety features to prevent, it's up to you to decide how many rewards you are going to give to people when they go to that place. And the last scenario is the welcome back reward. And this scenario is useful, and the goal of this scenario is to bring people back to your shop. So if you see that you have users, they have downloaded your app, you can and you see that they they don't come back very regularly, you can set up this automatic reward to make them come again. So here, if someone has not been to my shop during 5 days, he will receive this welcome back reward, and I'm going to offer him a free coffee, a free macchiato latte in this example. So those are the 4 automatic scenarios you can set up. You can also set up manual rewards, what we call one-time reward. And here, you're going to define a title, explain what you offer, what would be the reward precisely, and you can send it to all the people who have who are participating in your loyalty program. So here, 4 recipients, it means that among my user base, I have 4 persons that have at least collected 1 point in my loyalty card. Okay. So those people, in fact, you see them here, what we call clients. So here I have 4 clients. All of them have earned at least 1 point. Remember, this guy has finished 1 card, so now he's starting a new card. This is why you see 0 here. And you can select one of them here, send a reward, and here you are going to send this manual one-time reward to only this customer. So I send it, Remember, it's called You Earned a Reward. Let's go to my app to see how it looks. So here I'm going to log out and log in with the other user that I've sent the reward to. And if I go to my gift, this is a shortcut in your account where you can access your gift. You will see that you have your rewards. So it's the same shortcut as entering the gift from this page. So you earn a reward, and the reward was 5% off on your next bill. Okay? So those are one-time rewards. Sorry. So rewards are something that is different from the loyalty program. It's not tied to collecting points. It's gifts you can send to people based on automatic rules. You have 4 scenarios you can use, or based on manual process. You decide to send a one-time reward to all your users, or you can send a one-time reward only to one specific user, 1 or 2, or selected users based on the figures you see on your clients list. So there is a question from Daniel. How many areas included in the payment of the loyalty card? So as for now, there is only one area. If you use the loyalty card with the check-in process, you can define only one area, and that's it. So this is a feedback that we've received from you, from a lot of users, and in the next release of the loyalty card add-on, because there will be improvements, it will be possible to select several areas when you define your loyalty program. So as for now, to the turnaround for that, it's to use the QR code and the scan the QR code process, because you can put your QR code everywhere you want. Before switching to the club card, I'd like to show you a few things about the stats and what you can learn from your loyalty program and its efficiency. So let's go back to our back office, and here there is a statistics menu where you can access some data. So in this example, I have not many things to show. So what we are going to do is to look at some screenshots here, so that you can understand what it is. So first, the first part of this statistic menu is we give some insights about your users, what we call registered users. So here in this example, there are 78 persons that have an account inside your app. So it can be people who have enrolled in your loyalty program, or people who have not enrolled yet in your loyalty program. So here you have the total amount of users that that have an account inside your backend. So people you can contact, in fact. And from this user base, we can tell you who are the recurrent users and who are the new. Here on the right, you can have an earning estimation based on the number of points that have been collected by your users. So remember, when you set up your card, you define the number of points that needs to be collected to get the gift, And also there is an option to attach a value to each point. So here in this screen, you will see, based on the amount of points that have been collected, what it can represent in terms of money. Okay, it's just the math, number of points multiplied by the value of the point. Next, you can see the detail of the number of points that have been collected, the number of cards that have been completed. So remember, if you set up a card with 2 points to be collected to finish the card, you will see a huge number of cards completed, and then a huge number of gifts used or collected. And if you change during the lifetime of your app the number of points that needs to be collected to get a gift, then you can see this discrepancy between a low number of cards and a high number of gifts. So this kind of key figures can be seen. This is what I wanted to see. And also you can see it on a graph with a time value where you can see when people come and collect points, when people have completed cards, and when people have redeemed gifts. So it can give you some insights about what happens inside your shop. So maybe you're going to see that during weekends you collect a lot, or maybe during the happy hours, if there is a steady flow of points collected all day. So those graphs are here to help you better understand how people use the loyalty program and what happens. And you have the same information for the rewards. So here you can select for one reward and see what happens with this reward. And you will see the number of rewards offered, opened, and used. So redeemed. So this is for the stats. So I have a question from Karsten. Hi, can I see where my customers are getting points with the QR scan? No, you will know that points have been collected, but it won't be possible if you have 2 QR codes in 2 different places. You won't be able to know that these points have been collected because people scanned this code and not the other one. So I understand the question, because it could have been a turnaround based on the fact that you cannot set up several locations for the manual check-in. But yes, that's a good question. Fortunately, you cannot know, but it's a good suggestion. To finish our webinar, we are a bit late, I'm sorry, because of the technical problem at the beginning. Let's speak about the club card now. So here in business, menu, loyalty, there is the card. It's for the loyalty program. And what we are going to see now is what happens after someone has finished one card. So you saw that the first user I used finished his card, got a gift, and started over with a new card and blank. But how can you make the difference between someone that collects a lot of points and someone that will finish a lot of cards and someone who has finished his first card? So to make this differentiation and to be able to reward your most loyal customers, you can use the add-on called Club Card. So I'm going to switch to another back office where this add-on is set up already. So here you see when you go to the add-on store and you install the Club Card add-on here, a new entry will appear under the cards menu. And here there is the Club Card setup. So basically, you can set up 3 levels. And this is what has been done in this example. You have the silver, the gold, and the premium. Of course, you can change the name of those cards. But the way it works is that here, for the silver card, for instance, you are going to decide what will be the number of points to collect to get this status. So you should see, and you should consider the Club Card as a way to give a certain status to people. So here, people who are silver are people who have collected at least 30 points with my loyalty program. And after they reach this level, you can give them a privilege, a kind of a privilege or reward that they will be able to use by showing you their card. So you can think about it like what airplane companies do with their loyalty and their frequent flyer programs, for instance. If you reach a certain level, you can access to the business lounge, for instance. Here, it's almost the same idea. So for the silver, after 30 points, people will have a free dessert if they show their card to the staff. Then, if I go to the gold, I can set up the gold level after 200 points, for instance, but it's up to you to decide and to define your levels. But after 200, in this case, they will have access to a VIP table just by showing the card inside the app to the staff of the shop. And it goes on like that until the 3rd level, which is premium. So you can decide to only make available 1 card inside your loyalty program, or 2, it's up to you. You can go to up to 3 levels for your users. In terms of design, the card is will display the username, the avatar of the user, the name of the status. So here it's gold member because it's a gold Club Card. The total points he has on his card, and the privilege he has access to because he has the status. So if you want to put background images, for instance, it's possible to make a better customization of the card. So here, you know that you can play with all those settings parameters from this page, and also from here, the section menu, where you can have access to very precise and high-level detail you can customize. So here, how did I get there? I went to my app menu, sections. The loyalty card is the first section of my app. And here I can customize the layout of my loyalty card, the layout of the list of my rewards. So here I've chosen this kind of layout, but there is another template where you have the list with all your available rewards, for instance. Then you can set up the rewards page, so what people see when they get a gift and what they can see to redeem and or to set aside for later, and the reward history. So it's the screen that they have with all their already used rewards. So this is for the loyalty. And you have also here the Club Card, where you can see how it will be displayed and customized. And last section is the action screen, where you can customize the look and feel of the QR code reader, because in that case, it is a QR code validation process, and also the dialog box here, where you ask to confirm to redeem the reward or not. So this is what for the loyalty card, the club card, and the way you can design them. So questions are going down. So let's take a question from Karsten, anyone? So can you make 2 or more different QR codes to see what the customer is getting points? My app is going out to many stores, and it's very important for me to see where they collect points for you to get paid. So as I already answered to this question, you don't have a way to know from where people have collected the points. But this is something I will, we know, and we have planned to make a new release of the loyalty add-on with some improvements, and those very precise type of use will be taken into account. A new question from Jay. Can the member card be used as a standalone card without having to define points? Yes. So this is a very good question, and this is something I forgot to explain. So I'm going to explain it right now. And there is another question below: how you reset the points of someone, how you use their points to claim the reward. So I will answer the two questions because it's in the same place in the backend where you can customize those kind of things. So let's jump back to the backend. So here, business, I have my list of clients, okay? And since in this project I have installed the loyalty card and the club card, so here in management, you see that there is the club card and the loyalty card activated for this account, among other add-ons. So if I go back to business, the first menu is my list of clients. And here you see that I have 4 clients. This one is the club card premium, and also has validated points with the loyalty program. So the club card and the loyalty card. Let's say you want to use only the loyalty card. So it's possible to hide the loyalty card inside the app. And then you need to define what will be the status of each of the users. And the way you do it is you enter the profile of the user, and you see that you can manually decide into which status you will put in as a club card user, so silver, gold, or no card. So let's upgrade this user in gold. And same for the loyalty. If you want to manually change the number of points collected, you can. So here you see that I have 1 point. I can downgrade this user to 5 points, for instance, or upgrade this user to 8. Okay, and that's the same for you to if you want to boost someone and make this person jump to another level as a club card member, you can here change the number of total points collected. So if I want to make a good surprise to this user, remember that to jump from silver to gold in this project, you have to collect 200 points. So I put 199, I put here 9 and silver, and the next time this user is going to collect a point with my loyalty program, it will be upgraded to the gold level. So it's all done manually. So you have two ways to use this manual process. First, to answer the question, it was you can deactivate the loyalty card and just keep the club card. And in that case, you will have to manually enter the number of points of each of your users so that you can put them in the right categories. You will have just to select the type of card they have access to. And the other way to use this manual setup, if you keep the loyalty and the club card, you can adjust manually the number of total points collected and the number of actual points in the active loyalty card that is used by the user. So that's it for this webinar about loyalty card and club card. I'm very sorry because of the technical problems. I will send, as I do all the time, the link to the recording, and I will try to set up a question and answer session so that for those who couldn't attend live the webinar, you can ask your questions and we have kind of interaction so that I can jump and see and show you how to set up things. Question from Daniel. But what happens when a client has all the points? The card reset all to 0. Yes. So you have to see the loyalty card as something that you collect points, you go to the end, you have the gift, and you start over to 0. So let's say your card has 10 points. You collect your 10 points, you receive the notification for your gift, then your card is reset to 0. But in the system, in the back office, the total of points collected, the 10 points, is still recorded. So this total of points is used to make people jump from one level of club card to another. So thank you very much to follow this webinar, and see you soon on the Good Barber blog. Bye.